Hi, this is Matt Hamilton, and for this video we're going to be working on the collaborative method. So we're going to be working on coming up with a plan for our client today. So Edith is a 80-year-old female living alone, and she has one neighbor that notified social services about concern about Edith's welfare. She recently has not left the house, and the mail and newspapers are piled up on the porch. And the last time that the neighbor saw Edith, she was concerned about her health and her welfare, and she has not been in contact lately with her. And she wanted to know if somebody could come and check in with her and help her find out how she's doing and how she's making out. She has adult children, but they live hours away, so they only see her once or twice a year. So concerns include failure to thrive, starvation, and health issues. Also, a decreased immune system. Also, other concerns are with her safety as far as mobility around the house, and keeping up with the cleanliness of the house so that she is able to move around safely and is a safe place for breathing and other issues as well. So we're going to be talking about coming up with a plan. First, we're going to find out how she's doing, how she is feeling, if she thinks she has a problem, and what she would like to see happen, and then coming up with a plan on how to help make her situation better, and coming up with different steps and things to see what we can come up with to help her along with that. So here we go. Hi, Edith.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
Not so good.
Okay.
Just don't care about nothing.
Okay. Well, we're going to talk about that a little bit, and see if once we talk about things, to see if there's something we can do to help out your situation a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
Your neighbor, Mary, called us and said she was concerned about your welfare, and said that she hadn't seen you for a few days, and that's not like you. You usually see each other on a regular basis out on the porch or in the yard, and she's tried calling you, and nobody's picking up. So she just wanted to make sure you were okay. And she noticed that last couple times she saw you, you didn't seem quite yourself. You didn't look very well. So she was concerned about how you were feeling, if you were able to take care of yourself with your house. She noticed a lot of mail was like stacking up on the porch. Things are sort of not getting upkeep as the way they used to. It used to be something that you took a lot of care of, and she noticed that that's something you aren't able to keep up with as much. Is that true?
Yes, that's true. When I go out, I don't go out on the porch anymore. I don't want to be around people. I don't answer my phone anymore.
Okay.
Because I just don't have no desire to be around people at all, and I don't want to be out there in the world.
Okay. Have you always felt this way?
No.
Okay, so this is something new that's happened recently?
It's happened over 10 years that I was a widow.
Okay. So, so you've been living on your own by yourself for the past 10 years.
Yes.
Your medications and meeting with the doctor more regularly. We have people that can work on your Medicaid situation, the Medicare situation, and see what we can do with your insurance and see what's covered. And maybe there's some more things you can do, some programs we can do that that wouldn't cost you, that would be covered, that's available to you that you might not be able to do right now, but might be something you want to try to improve things a little bit.
Because my finances has been cut in half since my husband passed away.
Okay.
And I have very little to deal with.
Okay, so you have a little bit of retirement and then Social Security, and that's about it?
Yes.
Okay. So I understand that's a concern for you. Do you have any medications, prescriptions that you take on a regular basis?
I would take blood pressure medicine and few vitamins, but not much. I don't take much medicine.
Okay. All right. Your blood pressure medication, is that something are you good about taking that on a regular basis, or has that been dropping off?
Well, sometimes I forget to take it.
Okay. So that might have something a little bit to do with you not feeling as well, not taking that as frequently as you should. So I think with the nutrition and making sure you get some decent meals, I think that's something little we can do. That's a little change that can help you feel a little bit better. I know you don't feel like cooking, so if you have a hot meal that you can have without having to do the chore of cooking, I think is that something that sounds good to you?
Yes.
All right, so we can work on that. When you said this idea of being scared of people, is this something that you've always felt, or is this something that's come on recently?
Well, it's come on slowly since I quit work and I lost my husband. Just I gradually became aware of this. I don't have anything to get up and go because I can't drive anymore, and I just got a habit of staying in the house and not going out, and I'm actually afraid to go out that door. I'm
Okay.
afraid to go out the door anymore.
Okay. Are you afraid of driving? Do you not trust like your driving skills, or do you think that's something a safety issue? Are you scared to drive?
I'm afraid to drive. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. If we can arrange for transportation to take you like to the doctor's office or to the grocery store, is that something that you'd be interested in, or you think the issue of being around people giving you anxiety? Do you think that's still a big problem with that?
I'd have to work on it because it's a big problem of mine.
Okay.
Plus, would I know that what kind of people that are coming here?
Well, these are people that work with us, and so they go through background checks. They work with us, and they so they're I. What we can do is I can give you the name of the person that's going to be arriving at your door and meeting with you, and they'll say Department of Social Services on the side of their vehicle, so you'll know exactly who they are, their name even before they get there, and you'll know for certain that it's somebody from our department coming to visit you. It's not somebody that you won't be aware of or not familiar with. Okay.
Okay.
Because I understand your concern about that. That's something that people are worried about being taken advantage of, and that's something that we're careful about too. We want to make sure that you feel comfortable about what we're helping you with. Now, your neighbor talked about. She mentioned that in particular that as long as she's known you, you're very clean, very good about keeping up the house, and she's noticed that. That's sort of not been the case. Is it something that, as far as cleaning the house, you're just not able to stay on top of it like you used to, as far as not getting around as well?
That's part of it, and part of it, I don't want to get around. I don't want to do nothing. Sit in a chair, watch television. I have no desire for nothing.
Okay.
You understand that?
I do understand that. I understand. It's something you're really concerned about, and I think that's something that there's a couple things that we can do to help you make your life a little bit better, and hopefully that's something that if these things can get better, then maybe we can come up with other things that we can work on too. If we can get you a hot meal every day that you don't have to cook, and if we can get you to a doctor's appointment where you don't have to drive, would that make you feel a little bit more comfortable?
Yes, it would.
Okay. And so I understand your concern about being around people and anxiety with that. Would you be open to having a counselor come to talk to you on the phone or even in person? Would you be okay with that? Somebody just talk about that and listen to you for like an hour and see if they can come up with like some plans for you.
I would like to gain my life back. Right now, I feel like my life is gone.
Okay.
I just don't want to be out around people. I don't want to do anything I used to like to do. I don't like to go out visiting. And it's really hard. Used to love to go to church, and it's even hard for me to go to church.
Okay, so going out to the grocery store, going out to the doctor, making sure you go to church. These are things that were part of your life, and that they're not in that right now. So
they're not in that at all.
Okay, so that's something that you'd like to get back.
To have back.
Okay.
I feel like I'm back in my same person I used to be, but now I'm not that kind of person anymore.
Okay. Well, it doesn't have to stay that way. And so I think there's some things we can do to make your life better. And I think staying on top of your medication, I think staying on top of getting you something decent to eat and making better, giving you better choices to eat as far as food goes, I think that'll help you feel better. And then if you don't have to worry about driving, if we can get some transportation for you to take you to the place you need, I think getting out the places where you feel comfortable like in church or at the grocery store or at the doctor's or something like that, places that you know do you good to go there. I think those are things that we can work on. We do have a cleaning service that we work with to help people within home care a little bit. That can help you with some house cleaning. Would you be open to have somebody come in with that too?
Yes, and when they're there, I help them. I like to help be able to get rid of all the stuff that I don't need and not be piled up because I pile up papers. And I think one thing, I'm ashamed of my house.
Okay.
And I'm ashamed to open the door.
Okay.
Because I know what it looks like inside.
Okay.
But I don't care about it. It don't bother me.
Right, but you know you don't want other people to see it.
I don't want other people to see it.
Okay.
And I used to not live that kind of life.
Okay.
So I don't know who sent you. I'm glad my neighbor asked to get for help for me because that's what I need. I need help.
Okay.
But I didn't want to admit to myself that I need help. I thought I could just live like this and be like this, and this is not me. And I can't thank her enough to get in touch with you people and be concerned about me.
Okay. So, well, I appreciate it. I think you're brave for taking this on. A lot of people, when they get offered help, they don't take them up on it. So I thank you for taking us up on the help that we can offer you. And what we're going to do is we're going to have some other phone calls from other people from my department contact you later this week to help make arrangements for the meals and talk about the transportation issues. And then I'm going to call you first thing next week to see how things are going again. Okay?
Yes, and I appreciate you coming because now I feel even a little bit better just talking with you and knowing there's hope out there.
All right, good.
Before I didn't there was no hope, and I didn't even search out for the hope. I just got inside my own here little house and stayed in this what I'm in right now. Then it's not me.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we talked today. I'm glad I got to meet you, and I think we're on the right track to getting you in a better place. Okay.
Well, I thank you again.